Hi, my name is Aaron. This is my animal deer. I use these materials to make my diorama. Grass, twigs, rocks, and paint, and a toy deer. The habitat this animal lives in is in the forest. It lives in meadowdowns in the summer, and in the winter it uses the trees as their shelter. The deer adapted to males by fighting. The animal survives by forests, trees, provides shelter from the weather. Deer are fascinating creatures with many unquiet characteristics, including excellent swimming abilities.
Hi, my name is Yeshua, and this is my animal. The woodpecker. I use the materials to make a diorama. I used rocks, flowers, sticks, paper, and so many more. Which habitat? The habitat is the animal and the lives. And Miss Norma.
Just say the rest. Don't be shy.
Wait, was this supposed to say that?
We know that the animals survive by eating worms and
It's okay to say it, yo.
Hi, my name is Aria. My animal is a grizzly bear. I use cardboard, air clay, glue, rocks, and plastic trees and pictures to make my diorama. It lives. The habitat this animal lives in is North America, and it lives in the desert. It adapts to the winter by hibernating, which is sleeping. My animal survives by eating both meats and plants. Special information: if the mama bear is pregnant, baby bear is born while she's sleeping.
Any questions?
Any questions?
Hi, my name is Nate. This is my animal, porcupine. I use these materials: rock, grass, clay, and shoebox to make my diorama. The habitat this animal lives in is forest. It lives in a grassland. The quills attached to defend by body. The animal survives by 3,000 quills. Raccoons are bright when black and make it. The raccoons that are plugged in big cars always us they're big and can force scrubs are good, and the birds are eat bread, meats, seeds. There can be blue and neither animals. Some animals and spreads of eggs. There live in wood patterns and every big the
What'd you use?
I use flowers,
And where do they live? Excellent. Okay, clap. Good job.
My name is Emma. My animal is a duck. I use these materials to make my diorama. Shoebox, paint, grass, and paper. The habitat that my animal lives in is water, and it lives in ponds. The ducks adapted to swimming by having wet feet. The animal survives by swimming, flying, and they can also fly away from danger. And they sleep while they float. They sleep while one eye open, and they have water.
Hi, my name is Crude. My animal is a dragonfly. Dragonflies live are inside that have flat on the earth. Long than dragonflies were when they are out and can fly. They can be 50 and over the world. Every 4 days, persons were some and they tend to more and over to stay warm and keeps away from persons again before. Legs are then all the food chain, every water frontier. Any questions?
Hello, my name is Elieza. My animal is firefly. The body. They glow. Their glow is not a constant glow. It flashes. Each type of firefly has its own pattern. Habitat. Fireflies are insects that can be found in many parts of the world except the polar radiation. Food. They eat snails, earthworms, nectar, and pollen. Life cycle. The life cycle of a firefly starts with eggs, then larva, then next pupa, last adult. And that's it.
They have belly and bodies. Their wings usually lay flat when they are not flying. Most moths have natural hollow wings, which help them to with the I don't know. Most of ducks do not eat anything at all. They just we do. Some moths drink and juice from rooting trees.
I left one on my hat.
Eggs, caterpillars, pumpkins, and adults. Yeah, I'm done.
Hold up your part. Okay, action. Yeah.
I'll stop in the beginning. Hi, my name is Mateo and my animal is a river otter. Next page today. A red pipe. River otters have water fur to keep them warm. The water has the wet feet and
The word, you're fine.
helps them swim. Right. Okay. River otters are mammals that can be found in North America. They
Mateo.
live near ponds, rivers, and streams. They eat crayfish, small fish, frogs, and birds. Oh no, I need to. River otters are natural, so they hunt and play at night. They love to play and are often on the lookout for slick surface to slide down during the day. They rest and hide from the predators in dens near the water. River otters are natural, so they hunt and play at night. They love to play and are often on the lookout for slick surface to slide down during the day. They rest and hide from the predators in dens near the water.
My name is Abigail. This is my animal swim. I use these materials to make my diorama. Fabric, paper, cotton, and shoebox. The habitat this animal lives in is near ponds and other water areas. It lives in the valley of environments. The swans attach to the ponds by having long necks when they are in the water. To the ponds they dip their head down to eat water plants. Swans do not have animal predators because they are so large. The main predators are humans. Humans hunt them for food and the feathers.
Hi, my name is Jonathan. This is my animal, a chipmunk. They have small rodents with reddish brown flesh stripes and bushy tails. They live in the forest, desert, or the plains. They eat berries, nuts, seeds, frogs, and insects. The chipmunk's life cycle involves mating twice a year, a 31-day gestation period, and litters of 2 to 8 young born in underground dens, with the young becoming around 8 weeks. They have large cheeks, pouches, territorial nature, and ability to swim. Done.
Hi, my name is Erica. This is my animal, a possum. I use these materials to make my diorama: clay, shoebox, dust, and ceramics. The habit this animal lives in is woodlands. It lives near streams and ponds. The possum adapts to climbing by having sharp claws. The animal survives by playing dead.
Hi, my name is Lorelai. This is my animal, Moose. I use these materials, rock, trees, clay, and fake grass to make my diorama. The habitat this animal lives in is in streams or ponds. It lives in the cold forest. The moose adapts to the winter by having a thick winter coat. The animal survives by eating plants, leaves, and twigs, and also defend themselves against bears. Moose can live up to 20 years.
Hi, my name is Sebastian Garcia. This is my animal, pond skater. I use these materials, rocks, paint, leaves, and grass to make the dioramas. The habitat this animal lives in is the pond. It lives in a water. The pond skater adapted to walk by water. The animal survives. What I don't actually know what this says.
Survives.
Survives by
flapping prey with front legs. I don't actually know how to read it. So that's it.
Hi, my name is Sasti. This is my project. Lo hice con mucho esfuerzo porque tenía que hacer todo completamente perfecto. Y lo que, si se preguntan qué es lo que alimenta, es de sangre. Se alimenta de sangre.
Hey, what?
The name de este animal se llama mosquito.
Cangrejo, langosta, come de todo. Vive bajo el agua. Tiene 10 patas. Ojos pequeños. Se guía con sus antenas. No. Se 25 y 50 My name is Sebastian Lopez and my animal is a beaver and a beaver has long sharp front teeth and
Is Mavis and my animal is the owl. And I use cotton balls, trees, wood, and animals to my best friend help me, Alice, help me. Its hunters is cold, warm, and cold is the Arctic. The owl has a lot of feathers to keep them warm. Its cold much is Arctic. Is hunter. Owl eats rats, fish, frogs, and snakes.
Very
My
good.
name is Mother. They have hard shells. They live in lakes and rivers. First, they lay eggs. Next, they hatch into hatchlings. Then they're given last adults. Turtles eat fish, birds, and snails.
Hi, my name is Joshua. This is my animal, the woodpecker. I use these materials to make my diorama. Paper, rocks, flowers, markers, and sticks. The habitat of this animal lives in the forest. It lives in trees. The woodpecker adapts to... Can I skip it? If I don't know it? Okay. The animal survives by using his pack to eat. Okay, I'm gonna send poke their feet into trees. Woodpeckers are birds that can found in the most parts of in the world except in the pole and Australia. There are about 200 different kinds of woodpeckers. My best friend. Woodpeckers eat ants, beetles, and other insects. Woodpeckers also dig holes in trees for at night, and the male sits on the egg during for at the nest. The night male sits on the egg. They make the male female both turn sitting on the egg. Fun facts: the noise they make is used to help to know animals and other of their territory.